Hello, so that's the last video about the Alekhine variation and the last video about the E3 line. d4, knight f6, c4, e6, knight f3, d5, knight c3, bishop b4, queen a4, knight c6, e3, castles, bishop d2, d takes c4, bishop takes c4, bishop d6, and queen c2. It's another tactical line. Of course, we play e5, but everything becomes complicated. Of course, also h3 is wrong because it's just a loss of tempo. ed, and knight b4. Because now if queen d1, we play queen e7, bishop e3, and bishop e5, and black is slightly better. Or queen b1, then rook e8, bishop e3, and bishop e6, exchanging the bishops. So no problems for black. If d5 now, then knight b4, white can play queen b3 or queen b1. If queen b3, then a5, a3, and it's a good moment to play e4. What's the point? If white plays knight d4, then a4, knight a4, and knight bd5, getting back the pawn, and black is slightly better. Or a takes b4, e takes f3, g takes f3, and bishop takes b4, and black is better due to better pawn structure. So let's try queen b1, like what was played in Georgiev against Hracek game. Here black should have played e4. Anyway, what's the point? Because knight e4 loses immediately after bishop f5, knight f6, and queen takes f6. Just a disaster for white. So knight d4, then bishop c5, knight e4, knight e4, queen e4, rook e8, queen f3, and bishop d4, bishop b4, and bishop b2, and black won back the pawn, and black has better pawn structure. For example, rook b1, queen h4, queen e2, and bishop e5. So d takes e5 is really critical. Knight takes e5, knight takes e5, and bishop takes e5. And if white plays something like castle, then it's easy game for black. Just queen e7, king b1, rook d8, if f3, then b6, e4, bishop b7 with an equal position. And if f4, then bishop c3, bishop c3, bishop g4, rook d8, h3, bishop e7, rook d1, bishop c6, and the draw was agreed some moves after in the game Georgiev against Moiseyenko. If white plays bishop d3 and then castles, so queen e7, f4 is wrong due to bishop e4, that was the point of the move queen e7. If knight e4, then knight e4, bishop e4, and g6 with an equal position. So castle lord, it's a good try, but black plays rook d8, king b1, h6, good prophylactic moves aimed against bishop g5, e4, b6, f4, bishop c3, bishop c3, and bishop b7. So that was the point of black's setup. Black wants to take rook takes d3. And white should do something about it. For example, e5, knight d5, bishop d2, and knight b4, exchanging the knight, bishop b4, queen b4, rook hf1, rook d4, a3, and queen c5. It's a good transposition to the endgame, and black has no problems. If rook e1, protecting the pawn, then just knight takes e4, and white cannot take bishop e4 due to rook d1. So if white plays king a1, then just f5, protecting this knight to the rest of the game. So white should try bishop e5. And this position looks something scary, but I analyze it a bit, and after f6, bishop e4, queen e4, f takes e5, rook d5, black can equalize. We play rook a8 with the idea of taking d5 with the rook takes e5, and queen d7. Yes, I was also scary when I saw this position in the first time, but it's just 0.0 according to engines, because black just wants to play queen d3, exchanging the queens. For example, rook e7, queen d3, and rook d3. Black then plays king f8, and this position is equal. Bishop takes f6 was played in the game, and I like how we did playing with black, played g takes f6. It's a good move. Black just wants to play rook d4, and white has no e5 move anymore. For example, rook h1, rook d4. So white tried e5 now, but it's the sacrifice. F takes e5. Maybe white can equalize after rook d1, taking the pawn back. After rook d4, the position is more or less equal. But white took f takes e5, queen e5, rook h1, black took another pawn, queen takes h2, and with that actually won the game. So the most critical approach for white is just to play f4. It's another computerish line. Black should take really on c3, because otherwise, for example, bishop d6 and castle long, this bishop is misplaced. White wants c4 e5, white is just better. So bishop c3 only logical move, bishop c3 and knight g4, taking the a3 pawn. If e4, then just knight e3, queen e2, knight c4, queen c4, bishop e6, equal position. For example, queen e2, queen h4 check, g3, then queen h3, and white cannot castle any side. So queen f2, queen f2, king f2, and f5, just an equal drawish endgame. But bishop d4 is critical. So white wants to castle long. So the next move is a good tactics or good computer preparation, c5, where bishop c5 and rook e8. What was the point of this sacrifice? Now white cannot castle long. So white castles short, castles, and black plays b6, and in all lines black takes the 3 pawn back. For example, h3, b takes c5, hg, bishop g4, f5, queen g5, rook f4, and h5 is an equal position, or rook fd1, queen h4, g3, queen h3, some lines, for example, bishop d4, bishop b7, bishop f1, queen h5, queen d2, and queen d5, bishop g2, bishop g2, queen g2, bishop g2, king g2, knight e3, bishop e3, rook e3. Just drawish endgame, or bishop d5, bishop f5, e4, and now rook ac8, bringing the last piece into the play. Takes f5, rook c5, queen g2, bishop g2, rook c2, rook e1, rook d8. Of course, it's an equal position. For example, bishop f3 and h5, but don't blunder if you are playing white by playing rook ad1. Use this little double attack trick. So white played bishop d4, the most logical move, but after knight e3, bishop e3, rook takes e3, it's just a symmetrical position. If f5 now, then bishop b7. So what's the point of playing f5? Of course f6, because rook ad1, queen f6 was an equal position. Black plays queen d4 with the idea of even check somewhere. So white should protect from this discovered check. If rook ad1, then rook d3, king h1, rook d1, rook d1, queen f6, rook f1, queen d4, rook f7, and bishop d5. It's dead draw. Or rook f2, bishop d5, bishop d5, queen d5, f take g7, rook e8 is in equal position. The game white played queen f2, rook e8, rook ad1, queen f6. So queen d4 was played. It's best move, because if f5 now, bishop b7, rook d7, rook e7, rook fd1, rook e8. Yes, it's an equal position if white plays rook 7 d6, but it's not obvious. Queen g5, h4, rook e1, rook e1, rook e1, bishop f1, queen e7. But if rook 1 d6, then rook e1, bishop f1, and queen e5, and black is slightly better. So queen d4 was played, queen d4, rook d4, bishop f5, Anish Gary against Wesley So, and the draw was agreed some turns after it. Let's make some conclusion about this line. We play e5, and after d, knight e5, bishop e5, the only critical move is f4, because otherwise black has a good play, and we take on c3, and we should know knight g4 and c5 idea, and it's an equal endgame. Yes, you cannot win every game with black if your opponent knows the theory. That's modern chess. Well, that's all about the Alekhine variation. I hope now you are ready to face it in your tournament game. I hope these videos were good enough for you to know this line. Thanks for watching these videos and the previous videos, and see you again soon. We will talk about another line of Ragozin Defense. Goodbye.